wine. Heartbreak cries, "'Tis time, 'tis time." Double, double, toil and trouble, double, toil and trouble, tired, double, toil and trouble, tired, double, toil and trouble, double, toil and trouble, in the poisoned ashes blow, toes that under coldest stone, days and nights has burdened one, swelter than a sleeping yacht, boil thou thirst in the charmed pot, double, double, toil and trouble, double, double, toil and trouble, fillet of a fairy snake, in the cauldron boil and bake, eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog, adder's fork and climeworm sting, lizard's leg and owlet's wing, for a charm of powerful trouble, like hell broth boil and bubble, double, double, toil and trouble, fire, burn, toil and trouble, fire, burn, toil and trouble, fire, burn, toil and trouble, scale of dragon, tooth of wolf, witches, mummy, maw, and gulf, of the ram and salt sea shark, root of hemlock digged in the dark, finger of birth strangled babe, ditch delivered by a drab, add thereto a tiger's children, for the ingredients of our cauldron, double, double, toil and trouble, dire, dire, toil and trouble, dire, dire, toil and trouble, dire, dire, toil and trouble, cool it with a baboon's blood, then the charm is firm and good.
Oh, well done! Then shall take, and everyone shall share in the games. Now about the cauldron thing, lie the elves and fairies in a ring, enchanting all that you put in.
Put in, there's all, and rid the stench.
Nay, here's 3 ounces of the red-haired wench.
So enough. Into the vessel with it. There it hath the true perfection.
By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. Open locks, whoever knocks. And now your secret black and midnight hag. What is't you do? A deed without a name. I conjure you, by that which you profess, howe'er you come to know it. Answer me. Answer me to what I ask you. Speak. Demand. We'll answer. Say if thou'st rather hear it from our mouths or from our masters. Come, let me see it. Come high or low, thyself and office deftly show. Tell me, thou unknown pal, he knows thy thought. Hear his speech, but say thou not.
Macbeth, Macbeth, beware Macduff, beware the Thane of Fife. Dismiss me. Enough.
Whate'er thou art, for thy good caution, thanks. It has harped my fear aright. But one word more will not be commanded. Here's another more potent than the first.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth. ruddy, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of man, for none of woman born can harm Macbeth.
Live, Macduff. What need I fear of thee? But yet I'll make assurance double sure, and take a bond of faith. Thou shalt not live, that I may tell pale-hearted fear it lies, and sleep in spite of thunder. What is this that rises like the issue of a king, and wears upon his baby brow a round and top of sovereignty? Speak not to it.
Be lion-mettled, proud, and take no care who chafes, who frets, or where conspirers are. Macbeth shall never vanquished be, until great Birnam Wood to high Dunsinane Hill shall come against her.
That can never be. Who can impress the forest, bid the tree unfix his earthbound roots, sweet father's good? Rebellion's head, rise never till the wood of Birnam rise, and our high-placed Macbeth shall live the lease of nature, and pay her breath to mortal time and custom. Yet my heart throbs to know one thing. Tell me, if your art can tell so much, shall Banquo's issue ever reign in this kingdom? Seek to know no more. I will be satisfied. Deny me this, and an eternal curse fall on you. Let me know. What's this, Alden? What noise is this? Show her eyes and grieve her heart. Come like shadows, so depart. Thou art too like the spear to Banquo down. Thy crown was near mine eyeball, and thy hair, thou on the gold-bound brow, is like the foot. The third is like the former. Filthy hands, why do you show me this? A fourth dark eye. What? Will the line stretch out to the crack of dew? Another yet the sentence, I'll see no more. The eighth of you. Horrible sight. Now I see it is true. The blood-bolted Banquo smiles upon me and points at death for her. What is this, sir?
Aye, madam, all this is so. But why stands Macbeth thus amazingly? Come, sisters, cheer we out her stripes, and show the best of our delights. I'll charm the air to give a sound while you perform your antic round, that this great queen may kindly say, our duties did her welcome pay.
Where are they? Gone! Pernicious hours, then I am cursed in the calendar. Come in, without there. What's your grace's will? Oh, you resist.
No, my lady.
Keep me not by you.
No, indeed, my lady.
Infected be the air when they arrive, and damned all those that kiss them. I just hit down for your horse. Who was he by?
'Tis 2 or 3, my lady, that priestly word. Macduff is flooding.
Fled.
I would lady.
Time thou anticipatest my dread exploit. Lighty purpose is there, or took unless the deed go. From this moment on, the very firstlings of my heart shall be the firstlings of my head. And even now, to crown my thoughts with acts, be it thought and done. The castle of Macduff I will surprise. Seize upon life! Give to the edge of the sword, her wife, her babes, and all unfortunate souls that trace her in her line.
What has she done to make her fly the land? You must have patience, madam.
She had none. Her flight was madness. When our actions do not, our fears do make us traitors.
You know not whether it was her wisdom or her fear.
Wisdom. To leave her wife, to leave her babes, her mansion and her titles in a place from whence herself does fly. She loves us not. She wants the natural touch. The cool red, the most diminutive of words will fight her young ones in her nest against the owl. But all is the fear, and nothing is the love. As little is the wisdom, but a flight so runs against all reason.
I pray you school yourself. But for your wife, she is noble, wise, judicious, and best knows the fits of the season. I dare not speak much further. But cruel are the times when we are traitors and do not know ourselves. When we hold rumor from what we fear, yet know not what we fear, but float upon a wild and violent sea, each way a move. I take my leave here. Shall not be long that I'll be here again. Things at the worst will cease, or else climb upward to what they were before. My pretty cousin. Blessing upon you. I take my leave at once.
Dear daughter, your mother, my wife, is dead. And what will you do now? How will you live?
As birds do, Mama.
What? With worms and flies?
With what I get, I mean. And so do they.
Poor bird, thou never feared the net nor line, the pitfall nor the gin.
Why should I, Mama? Poor birds. They're not sent for. My mother's not dead, for all you're saying.
Yes. She is dead. Look how you, motherless.
Nay, how wilt thou do one wifeless?
Why, I can buy me 20 at any market.
You'll buy them to sell them again.
Thou speakest with all thy wit, and yet, faith, but enough for thee.
Was my mother a traitor, Mama?
Aye, that she was.
What is a traitor?
Why, one that swears and lies.
And be they all traitors that swear and lie?
Everyone who does so is a traitor and must be hanged.
And they all must be hanged that swear and lie.
Everyone.
Who must hang them?
Why, the honest men.
Then the swearers and liars are fools, for there are swearers and liars enough to beat the honest men and hang up them.
God help thee, poor monkey! How wilt thou do when motherless?
If she were dead, you'd weep for her. If you would not, it were a sure sign I should quickly have a new mother.
Poor prattler. How thou talk'st. Bless thee, fair dame. I am not to you known, though in your state honor I am perfect. have some danger does approach you nearly. If you will take a homely hag's advice, be not bound here. Hence with your little ones. To fright you thus, methinks I am too savage. To do worse to you were fell cruelty, which is too nigh your person. Heaven preserve you. I dare abide no longer.
Well, whither should I fly? I have done no harm. But I remember now that I am in this earthly world, where to do harm is often laudable. To do good is sometimes accounted dangerous folly. Why then, alas, do I put up that womanly defense to say that I have done no harm? What are these faces?
Where is your wife?
I hope in no place so unsanctified with such as thou mayst find her.
She is a traitor.
Thou liest, thou shag-haired villain!
What? You
Each new morn, new widows howl, new orphans cry, new sorrows strike heaven on the face, as if it felt with Scotland and yelled out like a syllable of dolor.
This tyrant, whose sole name blisters our tongues, was once thought honest. You have loved her well, she hath not touched you yet.
I am not treacherous.
But Macbeth is.
I have lost my hopes. Bleed, bleed, poor country. Great tyranny, lay thou thy basest shore, for goodness dare not check thee. Wear thou thy wrongs, the title is afeard. Fare you well, Lord. I would not be the villain that thou thinkst for the whole space that's in the tyrant's grasp, or the rich east to boot.
Be not offended. I speak not as an absolute fear of you. I think our country sinks beneath the yoke. It weeps, it bleeds, and each new day it gashes added to our wounds. But for all this, when I shall tread upon the tyrant's head or wear it on my sword, my poor country shall have more sorrows than ever before, more suffer in more sundry ways than ever by him that shall succeed.
Not in the legions of horrid hell can come a devil more damned in evils to top Macbeth.
I grant her bloody, luxurious, avaricious, false, deceitful, sudden, malicious, smacking of every sin that has a name. But there's no bottom, none in my voluptuousness. Your wives, your daughters, your matrons, and your maids could not fill up the cistern of my lust. Better Macbeth than such a one to reign.
Boundless intemperance in nature is a tyranny, but fear not yet to take upon you what is yours. You may yet convey your pleasures in a spacious plenty. We have willing dames enough. There cannot be that vulture in you to devour so many as will to greatness dedicate themselves, finding it so inclined.
Were I king, I should cut off the nobles for their lands, desire his jewels in this other's house, and my more having would be as a sauce to make me hunger more, that I should forge quarrels unjust against the good and loyal, destroying them for their wealth.
Do not fear. Scotland hath poisons enough to fill up your will of your mere own. All these are portable when with other virtues weighed.
But I have none. The king becoming graces, as justice, verity, temperance, stableness, bounty, perseverance, mercy, lowliness, devotion, patience, aha, courage, fortitude. I have no relish for them. Nay, had I power, I should pour the sweet milk of concord into hell, uproar the universal peace, confound all unity on earth.
Oh, Scotland.
Such a one fit to govern, speak. I am as I have spoken.
Fit to govern? Nay, not fit to live. Thy royal father was a most sainted king. Fare thee well. These evils thou repeatest upon thyself have banished me from Scotland.
Devilish Macbeth, by many of these traits that sought to win me into her power. And modest wisdom now plucks me from over-credulous haste. But even now, I put myself to thy direction. I speak mine own detraction. Here abjure the taints and blames I lay upon myself for strangers to my nature. I am yet unknown to woman, never was forsworn. Scarcely as covenant was my known. At no time broke my faith. Would not betray the devil to his fellow and delight no less in truth than in life. My first false speaking was this upon myself. What I am truly is thine, and my proud country's to command. Whither indeed, before thy near approach, old Seward with 10,000 warlike men already at a point was setting forth. Now we'll together, and the chance of goodness be like our warranted quarrel. Why are you silent?
Such welcome and unwelcome things at once. 'Tis hard to reconcile.
Well, Mornon, come singing forth, I pray.
Aye, sir. There are a crew of wretched souls that stay insecure. Their malady convinces the great essays of art. And his touch, such sanctity hath heaven given his hand, they presently amend.
I thank you, Doctor.
What's the disease she speaks of?
It's called evil. The most miraculous work of this good king, which often, since my hero made in England, I have seen to. How he solicits heaven himself best knows. He hath the heavenly gift of prophecy, and sundry blessings hang about his throne that speaketh full of grace.
My ever gentle cousin, welcome hither.
Good God! Be time to remove the means that make us strangers.
Sir, amen.
Stand Scotland where it did.
Alas, poor country, almost afraid to know itself. It cannot be called our mother, but our grave, where nothing but who knows nothing is once seen to smile. Where sighs and groans and shrieks that rend the air are made, not marked. Where violent sorrow seems a modern ecstasy. The dead man's knell is there scarce asked for who, and good men's lives expire before the flowers in their caps dying or ere they sicken. How does my wife? Why, well.
And all my children?
Well, too.
The tyrant hath not battered at their peace.
No, they were well at peace when I did leave them.
I came hither to transport the tidings which I have heavily borne. There ran a rumor of many worthy fellows that were out. Now is the time of help. Your eye in Scotland would create soldiers, make our children fight to doff their dire distresses.
We are coming thither. Gracious England hath lent us good steward and 10,000 men.
Would I could answer this comfort with the like. But I have words that would be howled out in the desert air where hearing should not match them.
What concern them? The general cause?
No mind that's honest, but in it share some woe. Though the main part pertains to you alone.
If it be mine, keep it not from me. Quickly, let me have it.
Let not your ears despise my tongue forever, which shall possess them with the heaviest sound that ever yet they heard.
I guess at it.
Your castle is surprised. Your wife and babes savagely slaughtered. To relate the manner were on the quarry of these murdered deer to add the death of you.
My children, too?
Wife, children, servants, all that could be found.
My wife killed, too?
I have said.
Be comforted. Let's make us medicines of our great revenge to cure this deadly grief.
Oh! 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 He has no children. Oh. All my pretty ones! Did you say all? Ah! Hell, all! What? All my pretty chickens. And their dam at one fell swoop.
Spew it like a soldier.
I shall do so. But I must also feel it as a woman. I cannot but remember such things were that were most precious to me. Did the heavens look on and would not take their part? Oh! Sinful Macduff, they were slain for thee. Oh, heaven rest them now.
Be this the whetstone of your sword. Let grief convert to anger. Blunt not the heart, enrage it.
I could play the woman with mine eyes, and the braggart with my tongue. But gentle heavens, cut short all intermission. Front to front, bring thou this fiend of Scotland and myself. Within my sword's length set her. And if she scape, may heaven forgive her too!
This tune goes bravely. Come, go we to the queen, our power is ready. Our lack is nothing but our leave. Macbeth is ripe for shaking, and the powers above put on their instruments. Receive what cheer you may. The night is long, that never finds the day.
I have 2 nights walked with you, but can find no truth in your report. When was it she last walked?
Since her majesty went into the field, I have seen her rise from her bed, throw her night gown upon her,
Unlock her closet, take forth paper, fold it, write upon it, afterwards read it, seal it, and again return to bed, and all of this while in a most fast sleep.
In this slumbery agitation, besides her walking and other actual performances, what at any time have you heard her say?
That, sir, which I will not report after her.
You made to me, and 'tis most meet you should.
Not to you, nor to anyone, having no witness to confirm my speech. Lo you, here she comes. This is her very guise, and upon my life, fast asleep. Observe her, stand close.
How came she by that light?
Why, it stood by her. She has led by her continually. 'Tis her command.
You see her eyes are open.
Aye, but their senses shut.
What is it she does now? Look, how she rubs her hands.
'Tis an accustomed action with her, to seem thus washing her hands. I have known her continue in this a quarter of an hour. Yet here's a spot!
Hark, she speaks. I will set down what comes from her to satisfy my remembrance the more strongly.
Out! Out that spot! Out, I say! One. 2. Well then, 'tis time to do it. Hell is murky. Fine, lady, fine. What? A soldier and a fear? What need we fear? Who knows it? When none may call our power to account. Yet, who would have thought the old man to have had so much blood in him? The Thane of Glamis had a wife. Where does she know? What will these hands never be clean? No more of that, my lady, no more of that. You more, all with this starting.
Go to, go to. You have known what you should not.
She has spoke what she should not, of that I am sure. Heaven knows what she has known. Here's the smell of the blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand.
Well.
Pray God it be, sir.
This disease is beyond my practice. Yet, I have known those which have walked in sleep who have died holily in their beds.
Wash your hands. Put on your nightgown. Look not so pale. I tell you, Bank was buried. She cannot come out of her grave.
Even so.
To bed. To bed. Is knocking at the gate. Come. Give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed! To bed! To bed!
Will she go now to bed?
Directly.
Foul whisperings are abroad. Unnatural deeds do breed unnatural troubles. Infected minds to their death pillows will discharge their secrets. More need she the divine than the physician. God, forgive us all. Look after her. Remove from her the means of all annoyance and yet still keep eyes upon her. So, good night. My mind she has mated and amazed my sight. I think but dare not speak.
Good night, good doctor.
The English power is near. Let off thy mouth, places uncle seaward and no good nipped up. Revenge is burned in them. For their dear causes woods the bleeding and in grim alarms excite the mortified man.
Near Burnham Wood shall we well meet them. That we are becoming.
Who knows if Donalbain be with his brother?
For certain, madam, he is not.
What does the tyrant?
Great Dunson name she strongly fortifies. Some say she's mad, others that lesser hate her do call it valiant fury.
Now does she feel her secret murder sticking on her hand. Though she commands, move only in command, nothing in love. Now does she feel her title hang loose about her like a giant's robe upon dwarfish deep.
Well, march we on, to give obedience where 'tis truly owed. Meet we the medicine of the sickly weal, and pour we with him in our country's purge each drop of us.
Or so much as it needs, to do the sovereign flower and drown the weeds. Make me our march towards Burnham.
Bring me on the point, and then fly on. To Burnham Wood, remove to Dunsinane. I cannot take with fear. What is the boy Malcolm? Was he not born of woman? The spirits that know all mortal consequence have pronounced me thus. Fear not, Macbeth, for no man that's born of woman shall e'er have power upon me. Then fly, false things, and mingle with the English epicures. The mind I sway by and the heart I bear shall never sag with doubt nor shake with fear. The devil damn thee black, thou creep-faced loon! Where got thou that goose look?
There is 10,000
Villain!
soldiers, madam.
Go prick thy face and overread thy fear, thou lily-livered boy! What soldiers patch? Death on thy soul! What? Soldiers, white-face!
The English forces, so please you.
Take thy face hence!
I am sick at heart when I behold. Satan, I say!
This push will cheer me ever or deceive me now. I have lived long enough. My way of life has fallen into the sea, the yellow leaf. And that which should accompany old age, as honor, love, obedience, troops of friends, I must not hope to have. In their stead, curses, not loud but deep. Mount on a breath which the poor heart would fain deny and dare not. Satan!
It's thy gracious pleasure.
What news more?
All is confirmed, my lady, which was reported.
I'll bite from my bones, my flesh be out. Give me my money.
It's not needed.
I'll put it on. Send out more horses. Skirr the country round. Hang those that talk of fear. Give me my arm. How does your patient go?
Not so sick, my lady, as she is troubled with thick-coming fancies that keep her from her rest.
Cure her of that. Canst thou not minister to a mind disease? Pluck from the memory a rooted sorrow, raise out the written troubles of the brain, and with some sweet, oblivious antidote, cleanse the stuffed bosom of that perilous stuff that waves upon the heart.
Therein the patient must minister to herself.
But a visit to the dogs on them. Come, put mine armor. Give me my knife.
Seaton, send out! Doctor, the veins fly from him. Come, surgeons, fast! If thou couldst stop, cast the water of my land. Find her disease and merge it to a sound and crystal health. I would applaud thee to the very echo that should have put again, pull it off, I say! But rhubarb, sigh, or purgative drug would scour these English necks. Here's thou, then.
Aye, my good lady, your royal preparation makes us hear something.
Bring it after me. I shall not be afraid of death and bane till Burnham Forest come to Dunsinane.
Were I from Dunsinane away and clear, profit again should hardly draw me here.
Cousins, I hope the days are near at hand, the chambers will be safe.
We doubt it nothing.
What wood is this before us?
The wood of Burnham.
Let every soldier hew him down a bough and bear it before him. Thereby shall we shadow the numbers of our host and make discovery ere before us.
Who shall be done?
We learn no other but this tyrant keep still in God's name, and will endure our setting down before it.
This our main hope. For where there is advantage to be given, both more and less have given her the revolt, and not serve with her now to constrain things, whose hearts are absent too.
The time approaches that will, with due decision, make us know what we shall say we have and what we owe.
Hangman's on the upper wall. The cry is still they come. Our castle's strength will laugh the siege to scorn. What is that noise?
It's the cry of women, my neighbors.
I have almost forgot the taste of fear. The times have been my senses would have cooled to hear a night shriek, and my fell of hair would as a dismal treatise rouse and stir as light were it. I have supped full of horrors. Direness familiar to my slaughterous thoughts cannot once stop me. What was that cry?
Your wife, my lady, is dead.
You should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a woman. Tomorrow. And tomorrow. And tomorrow. Creeps in this petty pace. From day to day, to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays are lighted pools the way to dusty death. Bring candle. Life but a walking shadow. his hour on the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Now comes to use thy tongue, thy story quickly.
Gracious my lady, I should report what I say I saw, but know not how to do it.
Well, say, wench.
As I stood my watch upon the hill, I looked toward Burnham, and anon methought the wood began to move higher and slay. But these dear you know would not be so. From this 3 mile may you see it coming. I said, a moving group. Thou speakst false. Upon the next tree shalt thou hang alive till found and clinging. Fear not, till Burnham would you come to Dunsinane, and now a wood comes toward Dunsinane. Out! This what she avouches doesn't fear. There is no flying hence, no tearing here. Ring the alarm bell! Blow in come wrath, at least we'll die with harness on our back!
Now near enough. Your leafy screens throw down and show like those you are. You, worthy uncle, shall with my cousin, our right noble friend, lead our first battle. Worthy Macduff and I shall take upon us what else remains to do.
Fare you well. Do we but find the tyrant's power tonight, let us be beaten if we cannot fight.
Make all our trumpets speak. Give them all breath, whose clamorous harbingers of blood and death.
What time you to stay? I cannot fly. But barely. I must fight the course. What's he that was not born of woman? Such a one am I to fear, or none?
What is thy name?
Thou'lt be afraid to hear it.
No, though thou call'st thyself a hotter name than any in hell.
My name's Macbeth.
The devil himself could not pronounce a title more hateful to mine ear.
No, no more fearful.
Thou liest, abhorrent tyrant! My sword I'll prove the lie thou speakst.
Thou wast born of woman, but swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn, brandished by one that's of a woman born.
That way the noise is. Tyrant, show thy face! If thou be slain, and with no stroke of mine, my wife and children's ghost will haunt me still. Let me find her fortune, and more I beg not.
Why should I play the Roman fool and die on mine own sword? Whilst I see lives, the gashes do better upon them.
Turn, hellhound, turn! Above all else, I have avoided thee. Forget thee back! My soul is too charged with blood of thine already.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword. Thou, bloodier villain than terms can give me out!
Now lose this labor. Let fall thy blade on vulnerable I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one of woman born.
Spare thy charm, and let the angel whom thou still hast served tell thee, Macbeth was from her mother's womb untimely raped.
Curse me that tongue that tells me so. But I proud my better part. I'll not fight with it.
Then yield thee, coward, and live to be the show and gaze of the times. We'll have thee as our rarer monsters are, painted on a pole, and under it here you may see the tyrant.
I will not yield to kiss the ground before young Macbeth's feet. Though burning wood be come to Dunsinane, and though opposed being of no woman born, yet I will try the last. Before my body I throw my warlike sheep. Lay on, Macduff, and dare be heard at first right home!
Enough!
speak my salutation in their minds, whose voices I desire aloud with mine. Hail, King of Scotland!
Hail, King of Scotland! We shall not spend a large expanse of time before we reckon with your several loves and make us even with you. My thanes and kinsmen, henceforth be earls, the first that ever Scotland in such an honor named. What's more to do, which would be planted newly, with the time, as calling home our exiled friends abroad that fled the snares of watchful tyranny. Do sing forth the cruel ministers of this dead butcher and our fiends-like queen.